All right, hey guys, we're back, and as you can see here is more of a side wind, and what we're going to try to focus on, well, first off, we're very close to max here, so I want to keep it, I want you guys to notice that I'm basically aiming out to the right intentionally, because I know once this wind actually plays, it's going to go much more towards the ball. Additionally to that, we are shooting to a little bit of a downhill target, so I might do an overplay. Like, I usually wouldn't go beyond 10 rings here, but you're going to see me go 10, 10 and a quarter, somewhere in there, because we are shooting to a lower target. I even called a great ball. I don't think that's really going to impact my shot too much. In fact, I'm still missing to the left, so this is going to take a little bit of time to perfect. As you can see, it is going to require some overplay. Even though I wasn't at max specifically, max wasn't even good enough. Even with that over adjustment, you could see how I was aiming out about 4 grids to the right of the hole. It still wasn't enough. So we got to be thinking about, in terms of how much we just missed, we're going to need to do a 30% over adjustment on this hole. So that's what we're going to focus on. But all things considered, you know, where I just put it is going to be a good average case. There's a good chance that I'm still going to sneak out the win here. This is going to be an extremely hard win to play. I would say where my opponent is aiming is more of a max type ring adjustment. And let's see if he can't pull this off and sneak out the win. But like I said, you know, there's a good chance that even with an average shot like that, I could just sneak in and win it. But you can see that he did clip the rough, and it just runs up there inside my ball by about 2 yards. So, you know, all things considered, kind of well done, but at the same time a little bit lucky, because when you're going for that third bounce to hit the rough like that on a very small target, it's going to be a very hard thing to do, and it's the only reason that his ball stopped and would have not went over the green, for example. So that's one of the biggest reasons that I want you guys to use Guardian, and we're just going to work on honing in on that shot. So if you guys want additional tips until I can get some more viewpoints of that hole, we're going to use about 30% extra adjustment as our overplay. So you can see by how off my ball was that that's not going to be, you know, what was my wind? 11? If I would have upgraded 11 and say played 14.5 miles per hour and then went 12.5 rings, for example, but keeping in mind that I still would have to have that positioning, anticipating that third and fourth bounces out to the right, because that side wind is really going to cause the ball to land much more aggressively to the left. So we are going to be doing a bit of an overplay there, but I'll see you guys on the next one, and we will hone in on that one a little bit more.